We present Great Expectations, adapted for audio by PC Stratford and Chris.
It was a splendid day on the island of Sodor. Even amongst the hustle and bustle of the harbour, Cranky the Crane was feeling cheerful as he busily unloaded a cargo boat that had just arrived from the mainland. Salty was shunting close by. The sight of a contented Cranky was quite a novelty to him.
Ahoy there, matey! You're looking awfully chipper today.
Indeed I am. It's not every day we get such perfect weather. Not freezing or blazing up, just what?
You're telling me, matey. And this is coming from an engine who's seen a fair amount of weather in his time.
Jeez, I'm glad I'm not this chilly every day. All this waddy small talk is exhausting. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
By the way, what's left to be unloaded, shipmate?
Just this lot. They're all various crates. Some vegetables for Wellswood Market, scrap iron for Joan Cod, and some old antique books for the Fat Controller, I believe.
Ah, I see you're about to make a start on the cargo. Leave those books until last, please. I expect the Fat Controller will want to come down and oversee the operation himself. Those books are fragile, so you must be very, very careful.
Aren't I always?
I wouldn't answer that if I were you, sir.
I heard that.
Oh, come on. I'd hardly call knocking some pipes into a shed or switching on a jet engine careful. Would you, matey?
Rubbish! Things for something to get in the way, that's all.
Like what?
You for a start. If you ain't giving me such a headache with those long annoying stories of yours while I was trying to work, it wouldn't have happened. And anyway, who in their right mind put in an order for a ready-fueled jet engine? Personally, I blame the management on this island.
Oh, I wish this toothache would just go away. Just hope I don't have to see a dentist. I've always been frightened by those tools they use. Of course, Percival's to blame. Oh, are those boiled sweets in there? Oh well, since you're offering, why not, eh? Hey, they're not bad. Oh. Damn you, Percival, and your accursed confectionery. One of these days I'll... Oh. Hello? Yes, my books. Yes. I'll be down there straight away. Just as soon as I can. Sorry, it's the two, you see. Yes. Oh, okay then. Bye. Well, at least these books will give me something to think about other than this wretched tooth.
The books themselves had come from a friend on the mainland, who no longer had room for them. All the books were about engines and railways to add to the Fat Controller's already extensive collection. Elizabeth was due to collect the crates, and as usual felt the task to be very important, much to the mild annoyance of Trevor and Butch.
Yes, it's not every day the Fat Controller entrusts a job like this to a lorry such as myself. I think it shows my versatility, if I'm honest.
Oh, she's been like this all morning. I think it's gone to her head.
Ha! You can say that again. Funny she's never going on like this when she has to deliver something like, I don't know, coal, for instance, eh?
That's because she doesn't like coal. Dirty, filthy stuff. Hardly what you'd call dignified.
Hey, in case you're forgetting, that dirty, filthy stuff gives you the power of movement. Without it, you wouldn't be able to move, and what would you do then?
Well, I suppose it does serve some purpose, but that's beside the point. And anyway, I doubt they'd have a use for a traction engine or a breakdown truck on this delicate operation.
Well, I don't really care anyway. I mean, we all have our uses, don't we? Some more than others. Alright, I'll give it to you. I'm not any good with crates, but, you know, I reckon Trevor could do it quite well.
Is that so? Well, I know I'm no spring chicken manure, but even there I think I have the slight advantage in speed.
Butch is right. Not all of us are wrapped up in our own self-importance, you know.
Oh, you're both just jealous, that's all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be on my way.
Honestly, Trevor, she never seems to learn anything. Well, unless something actually happens to knock some sense into her.
I dread to think of the consequences, Butch. I really do.
Later, the Fat Controller arrived at the harbour to supervise the operation.
Ah, good day to you, sir.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I see. The toothache. Anyway, Cranky's just about finishing up unloading this crate, then yours will be next.
very well. Elizabeth should be on her way now. She'll be collecting the crates for me.
I'll just go let them know that your delivery is next. Sir, Topham's delivery next, please, Cranky.
There was a dock worker on board the boat who was supposed to be attaching Cranky's hook to the crate. Today, however, he was busy staring into space, thinking about something entirely different.
Hey, just think. In 2 weeks from now, I'll be in sunny Barbados, working on me tan, and hopefully attracting lots of female company. Oh, I hope those Barbados babes are as good as everyone says they are. Oh, if only I could be in there now instead of working this junk of a dump of a dock. Oh yes, polka dot bikinis as far as the eye can see. And maybe a few coconut ones while we're at it. And come to think of it, maybe a few that aren't so bikinis, if you know what I mean.
Oi, you! Did you hear me? I said
sorry,
next
oh,
load,
yes,
please!
Right, sir. Wait, sorry, sir. Oh, I don't know where I am, sir. Oh, I will get round it, sir. Right away.
Cranky lowered his hook and the dock worker fixed everything. Unfortunately, he still wasn't paying full attention.
Whoa! I'm going to Barbados. Diddly-ly-diddly. Whoa! In the sunny Caribbean seas. Off you go, Cranky! I don't want to be a dock worker. I'm my life.
Cranky's operator pulled the lever and lifted up the crate. As he swung the arm around, there was trouble. The crane's engine had started to make a strange noise, and thick black smoke billowed into the cab.
Fellow foe!
There's something wrong here. I can't hold him much longer.
Without warning, Cranky's chain unraveled, and the crate fell straight into the sea. The Fat Controller's face went pale.
Oh my. What have you done? My books, my valuable books, all ruined. Oh, and it's blasted too. Remind me not to shout like that again. Oh, what a day. Could it get any worse?
We could get shouted to one of his stories if you like.
I'm very sorry, sir, but Cranky has completely broken down on me.
So we can recover the crates then?
Not with Cranky, no.
Botheration. Those books are going to be in terrible condition now.
Ahoy! What's been going on here then?
Oh, Cranky's broken down and dropped some crates of valuable books straight into the sea. That's all.
By accident, of course. I'm not one to discourage sweet and salty.
I see. Perhaps the breakdown train could... No, it wouldn't be long enough to reach into the sea.
No, it wouldn't. I realised that already.
Let me have a think. Ah, I know. How about Butch the breakdown truck? He should be able to reach it with his hook. What do you reckon, sir?
It's a good idea, Salty, but who could attach the hook underwater?
As a matter of fact, I do a bit of scuba diving in my spare time. I could give it a try, but I'll need to get the gear from home.
Splendid. I'll give you a lift, but we have to be quick.
Yes, time is certainly of the essence here. I'll go and telephone Jem, let him know all about this. Don't worry, sir, I'm sure everything will be quite all right.
I wish I was as confident as you.
Just then, Elizabeth arrived and was surprised to see the Fat Controller's car driving away.
Well, where's he off to in such a hurry? And what's going on here?
Oh, it's a long story, matey. But I'll tell you all about it.
Pardon? Matey? Oh, goodness, there's no decency in this world anymore.
Butch and Trevor were chatting when Butch's driver arrived at a quick pace.
There's an emergency at the harbour. We're needed right away.
Why? What's going on?
No time to talk now. I'll explain when we're on the move.
See you later then, and good luck with whatever it is.
Thanks. I'll probably need it.
Meanwhile, the Fat Controller's tooth was still proving problematic, much to the alarm of his terrified passenger.
Oh, not again.
For crying out loud! Can't you keep your hands on the wheel when you do that? Would you like me to take over for a bit?
I'm quite a capable driver, thank you. Now just sit back and relax.
I should have taken the bus. They're usually pretty safe, as long as you don't sit on the top deck.
You know, I wonder if I could pull this out myself. Let's have a feel, eh? Oh.
Hey, mind the cyclist.
I can't see one.
That's because you were driving straight for him. He's just jumped over the ruddy hedge.
Within the hour, the two of them had made it back safely. Somehow. Butch was in position with his hook dangling into the water. His driver had put wooden blocks behind his wheels to ensure he would stay put. Cranky's operator stood by, ready in his scuba diving outfit.
God blimey. This has to be the weirdest job I've ever had to do.
I only hope you're successful. Right. Catch hold of the hook and in you go.
Wish me luck then, gents.
He stood for a moment, then dived into the water and disappeared. In his place were a few bubbles on the surface, but before long they disappeared too. The Fat Controller stood, waiting anxiously.
Oh, I do hope he finds him soon.
After about 5 minutes, he came up again.
Panic over. I've got them. And the crates aren't damaged on the outside.
Thank goodness there's still a chance. Right, Butch, prepare to commence winching.
Alright, sir, I'm good to go now.
Butch started his winch with his hook, which had been attached to the crates. After what seemed like an eternity, the precious sunken treasure at last came up out of the water, dripping wet, and was slowly manoeuvred onto the quayside. Even a daydreaming dock worker came to give him a hand.
Steady. You've almost got it. And there! Back on solid ground at last. Ha! You've got a crowbar there.
Righto.
Splendid. We'll let you do the honours then.
Righto.
So, whenever you're ready...
Right-o.
Why on earth do you keep saying right-o?
Because you put the crate down to me right, sure, you bleeding idiot! My foot's stuck!
What? Hurry! Winch it up again!
Much fuss and one bandaged foot later, they finally prized the box open. The Fat Controller was the first to look. At first, he stared, and then he laughed.
I don't believe it. It's the wrong crate. You fixed Cranky's up to Jim Cole's box of scrap metal. A junkie in the water won't harm that. My books are still safe on board the boat. They've been there the whole time.
Oh, yes, sorry about that, sir.
I should think so too. You've wasted everybody's time here, and now I am seriously considering cancelling your time off.
Oh, no, sir! Please don't do that, sir! Oh, I'll do anything to make up for all this, sir! Honest, I will! I'll do anything you ask for! Please just don't cancel my 2-week holiday to Barbados, please!
All right. If you work hard clearing all this up, I'll think about it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, that's champion.
Everyone helped to load the correct crate onto Elizabeth, who took the books to the Fat Controller's house. It was late afternoon by the time they had finished. As he was about to get in his car, the Fat Controller spoke to Salty, who was taking on fuel nearby.
You know, today hasn't turned out as bad as I thought it would. My books are safe and sound, and
what, sir?
And I've just realised, all that laughing made my toothache go away.
Well, I guess this proves that laughter can be the best medicine, sir.
And the Fat Controller wasn't the only one who benefited from today. Butch and Elizabeth both seemed to learn something.
Excuse me, Butch. I just wanted to take back everything I said about you and Trevor this morning. You really helped save the day there.
Well, I wouldn't really go that far, but fair enough. Apology accepted.
And you know, I've just realised something.
What's that then?
You said earlier that you might not be any good with crates, and there you've just gone and totally contradicted yourself.
Yeah, I suppose you're right there. But it just goes to show you can learn something new every day.
What? Oh, I see. Yes, jolly good.
cool value for money. Not one but 2 closing scenes with the characters laughing merrily together. It's like the last Lord of the Rings film and a cheesy 80s cartoon rolled into one. Where is?